basically a while ago I made this map, which has 5 Call of Duty maps, and one of my own design, which is the jungle one. I decided to make my own version of the jungle instead of the real one. And there's this map right here, which has 3 Call of Duty maps, and different mechanics and stuff. And one of the maps, which is combined, has like wall running mechanics and stuff. And I decided to make a third map with some different ones. So there's custom Cod 1, custom Cod 2, and then I'm working on a custom Cod version 3. And so I just decided to record me actually making it. So this is it right here. I'm just adding health regen because, you know, Call of Duty has that, and then I'm testing it out and it works. So now I'm just getting some main weapons you're gonna spawn with, and I might add like score streaks later, I don't know. But yeah, so this right here is me working on the spawn for, I believe it would be the attacking team if you're playing like search and destroy and stuff, I think, or maybe it's the defending team, I don't know. But I'm working on like putting some dirt down. I used the brown rock thing from the rock gallery. Now I'm working on like the fence and stuff, and this was like super hard to do because I wanted the fence that looked realistic to the actual game, but I couldn't find one. Anywho, I'm working on like the gravestones right here, and I couldn't really find one other than like one that came with the dirt and stuff, and I didn't want that, so I just used those bucket things, boxes, whatever I call them. And I was building like the side house, which would be on like the left side. But I believe you can do like you can jump around or something. I don't know, but I just kind of blocked it off. And then right here, I'm working on that little fenced-in area, which I believe has like a barrel that has fire coming out of it or something. And I could be wrong, but I think there's like an Easter egg relating to that. I don't really remember. Might have to do some research so I can add the Easter egg. But right here, I'm working on the tank, which is very scuffed looking, but I attempted to make it the best I could. And anytime you see me kind of like move back into one position multiple times, it's because I took like a bunch of screenshots, and anytime I move back, I'm trying to like stand in the exact location, and I'm like switching between screens to see how perfect it is, because I want to get everything kind of lined up, you know, like to the realistic proportions, if I can talk, okay, to the actual game. And I was trying my hardest to do that. But yeah, right here I'm working on the house, which is like on the side, I believe. Wait, yeah, okay, sorry, I just got lost there for a second. Anywho, this is like the spot on the side of the map where you can jump around, and I was gonna originally do like the floating islands with, like, if you look down you see all the floating islands, but in the end I decided just to do a barrier and kind of cover it, which you can still go on the floating islands out like over there, but around the map is like a barrier that you can't see out of, but you can see in because it's a boxed one. But right here I'm working on like that little shop, and the porch right there actually took me like 20 something minutes. You just can't really tell because I speeded it all up. Sped it all up? I don't know. I'm an idiot when it comes to grammar. Anywho, so yeah, I'm working on the little shop right now. I realized that I messed up on the porch thing, so I had to redo that. Now, I do want to add more mechanics that are related to Black Ops 4, because this is like a Black Ops 4 map, so I might do different classes, kind of like the different characters, like the one with the grapple hook. But I also have to figure out a way to make that fair, because people can go out of the map or something, so I might have to do barriers and make sure to block off all the areas that would be unfair. But I could add like different like classes and characters and stuff like that, just because why not. Right here I believe is the opposite side of the map. I'm not really sure. I'm like watching as I'm doing the voiceover thing here. I'm like watching it in super speed, so I can barely tell what's going on. But when you actually watch this, you should be able to see, because like for me it's like like lagging in between frames almost, because that's how the editing software thing works. But when I actually finish the video, it'll be more smooth and easier to see. Anyway, this is the house that you can go in on the end of the map where you can like shoot out the windows and whatnot, and a lot of people camp in there, including myself. Anywho, um, I really struggled with the walls because it was off grid, but I think the way it came out was decent. This is the sideways house, which is like, like tipped on its side. Now eventually I do want to do like the whole town that is on its side, kind of like, these split dimensions almost, but that will come in like the future because it's not going to be easy to do. Probably take a while too because I want to get it as accurate as possible. So yeah, this is like the inside here with like I think it's like a little cafe or something like that. It's like tipped sideways. I tried to get all of the tables like accurate and stuff. I think one of them actually had 3 chairs and I only put 2. Well, I know I only put 2 on like all of the tables, but I believe one table in the actual game had 3 chairs, but I didn't remember which one. But yeah, so I just put the tables there, got the little food bench thing, and then I couldn't remember how like the wall slash roof went, so I just kind of completely winged it. Winged it? What? Winged it? No. Sorry. Yeah, so I was just kind of like winging it here, but then working on this roof right here, it wasn't working out, so I had to make the roof kind of slanted to the right a little bit, but the way it came out in the end I was happy with, so I just left it as is. And then I started going off of the back here to make the second house that was on its side. This one I do want to do a little bit more detail into the future. I didn't do it here, but in the future I want to add more detail from like the broken rubble and stuff on the ground. I just didn't do it because I figured the hitbox of the pieces were so big. I hate those pieces. So like you'd constantly get stuck on them, but I'll eventually figure out a route around that to make it work. But then I was adding a little stable here and adding some fences, and then I'm working on the church, I believe is what it is, right here. And then I was building up the walls, fixing up the parts I missed, adding the windows and stuff, the top floor. This whole building here was also off-grid, so a lot of it is very messed up, but I tried and failed significantly. Anywho, then I got the fountain there, which I had to use the one from the Princess Gallery, so it has a giant llama on it, but that's fine. Then I added a barrier around it and a death barrier so that if you fall off the map when you're going on the floating islands, then you'd get eliminated and stuff. And just filling in some missed parts, and now I'm testing it. So you go up, you choose the map, which this is the only map I have so far. I haven't done any in-game settings, so I will drop my loot when I respawn. And I also haven't made everything like not possible to break, so I can break stuff, but I haven't done any in-game settings really, and I can still build. This is mainly just to show the map. But yeah, so I do wanna, like I said, add some other mechanics like different classes, and I already have the health regen. I might add like the wolves, but when they spawn in, they automatically tame for that one guy. I believe it's I haven't played Black Ops 4 in a while. I think it was Ajax who had the dog, right? I think. So I'll add like a class for him where you can spawn in a wolf that's already tamed and stuff. He'll run around and attack players. And if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot, and thank you for watching.